everyone. Today I'll be talking about Jesus, how Jesus is being shown in modern culture. Over time, people have used Jesus' image in different ways, sometimes serious, sometimes funny, and sometimes even controversial. We'll look at an example of Jesus being turned into a meme and talk about what that means. This presentation looks at a modern version of Jesus that is very different from the traditional images we see. In this image, I will be studying Jesus is muscular, wearing a crop top with the word daddy on it, holding a bottle called liquid gold, although you guys can't really see it. The word daddy has changed in meaning over time. It used to just mean father, but now it's often used in a sexual or playful way, especially on the internet. This makes the image feel humorous but also controversial. It makes us ask the question, is this a joke? Is it disrespectful? Or is it a way to make Jesus seem more modern and relatable? Let's break this image down. The crop top where Daddy connects the internet culture and humor, it gives Jesus a trendy, playful, and even sexualized look. At first glance, when you look at this image, it's not the picture of Jesus we are usually that is usually portrayed on the internet. Is more muscular. It is wearing a crop top. It has you can see a little bit of abs showing up, and the word "daddy" on his T-shirt is extremely funny and also controversial. But at the same time, we can still see the traditional and religious symbols like the hello, the the wrap around him, and the hand gesture that symbolizes blessings, and also the rosary around his hands. For the key elements in the image, the crop top with Daddy connects the internet culture and humor. It gives Jesus a trendy, playful, and even sexualized look. The liquid bottle could be a joke about expensive products, but it might also be making a point about how religion is sometimes turned into something to sell. His muscular body makes him look like a fitness model or action hero instead of playful, gentle Jesus we usually see in religious art. Even with these changes, we still see the hello and traditional pose, keeping some classic elements of religious art. For the cultural analysis, memes and internet humor are a big part of today's culture. People like making jokes about serious topics, including religion. Jesus now Jesus is now more than just a religious figure. He's also a viral image. He appears in memes, movies, and advertisements. Sacred and non religious things are often mixed together now. This can make religion feel more relatable, but it also can seem as disrespectful, making creating this controversial discussion. Modern humor is often irreverent, making it meaning it doesn't always take things seriously. Some people enjoy this kind of humor, while others feel uncomfortable when it involves religion. For the religious and social implications, there are questions like, is this just a joke? Is it offensive? Some people might laugh, while others might feel that this is making fun of something sacred and dear to them. Does this kind of image make Jesus seem less important, or does it make him easier for people to connect with? Does this show that religion is changing? It's just if Jesus can be reshaped to fit modern trends, what does that mean for faith and tradition? Is Jesus becoming a flexible icon, like a brand or celebrity instead of a religious figures? These are questions that I think of when I saw this image. For the T1 and T2 perception, I put conception by mistake. Perception. In T1, Jesus was known as a teacher and preacher. There was no picture or artwork of him in during his time. His message was about love, forgiveness, and helping others. His image wasn't really important, but his teachings were. For T2, Jesus has become a part of pop culture. It's shown in many different ways, sometimes funny, sometimes serious. People use his images in movies, advertisements, and memes. He can look modern, strong, or even fashionable. Sometimes people think this makes him more relatable, while others feels this is extremely disrespectful. For me, I think this is just disrespectful because of the crop t-shirt is wearing of extremely, and at first it used to mean father, but now it's sexualized. And this representation of Jesus challenges the traditional religious imagery, reflecting a society and irreverence, where humor, irreverence, and pop culture redefines sacred figures. In the end, this version of Jesus is very different from traditional religious images. It challenges old ideas and shows how humor, media, and religion can connect today. Some people may see this as offensive, like me, while others might see it as a fresh way to talk about faith. No matter how we feel about it, this image tells us a lot about how faith and culture is changing.